It is with deep sadness that I inform the residents of Mentor of the passing of William Bill Snow. Bill served as councilperson, and he really made his mark on the City Planning Commission. As chairman for many years, he was masterful at conducting business in the best interests of the city of Mentor. His wit and dry sense of humor helped those around him keep their perspective. We offer our sincere sympathies to his lovely wife, Barbara. Please stand for a moment of silence for Bill. Thank you.
I, William D. Snow,
I, William D. Snow,
do solemnly
Responsibility to the community. That's what Ward 2 Councilman Bill Snow brings to the city of Mentor. A resident for almost 30 years, Bill was appointed to council in 2005 and was elected a year later. But Bill was no stranger to local government.
A number of years ago, 17 to be exact, I was appointed to the Mentor Planning Commission and had the pleasure of serving there for those years, and also served as an officer of MECO, president of MECO, which is the Mentor Economic Assistance Corporation. And that organization was charged with the responsibility of either bringing jobs to the city or keeping jobs within the city. And it was quite an opportunity, and we were quite successful at that. I grew up in a family that had volunteered for a lot of things. My mother volunteered at Euclid General Hospital for a number of years. This is when we lived in Willowick, and my father served Willowick as a member of their planning commission. So we grew up with that kind of responsibility, and so it just continued on with me.
With a desire to improve the community in which he has lived and raised a family, Bill takes pride in the rewards that community service brings.
Generally, I find it very satisfying. There are times where you think, why am I doing this? But for the most part, it is very satisfying. And the time we spend on the planning commission, working with people with subdivisions, with the industrial community, with the commercial community, and trying to extrapolate the best we can out of those applicants, because whatever goes in, we see for the next 30 years.
And it's that long-term forward thinking that guides Bill Snow as he continually looks for ways to help improve our city.
I think we've made a very positive difference in Mentor, and it's something that we take great pride in. You look around, you see things that have been accomplished. I think the old village legislation, which we did in the city last fall to try to revitalize the area of Center Street and Mentor Avenue, and try to redevelop that area and make it much more attractive for the residents of the city of Mentor. The grand opening of Macy's, when Macy's changed the name from Kaufman's over those years. The Avery project was certainly a very interesting project to work on when you bring 500 jobs into the city, and those jobs in essence could have gone anywhere. And it's very nice to have a prestigious company like Avery in the community, and the jobs and the income tax revenue that's derived from that's going to be very beneficial to the city. And what that allows for is to have a first-class police department, a first-class fire department, first-class service department, a terrific recreation program where you have 2 ice arenas, and you have significant recreational activities like the golf course and that type of thing.
While large manufacturing and retail projects benefit Mentor, Bill is also aware that it's the individual efforts of its people that define the community.
The new Veterans Memorial that was done at Civic Center and Center Street, is an important tribute to those individuals from the various service branches. I think that's important. I think the tree lighting that we do up at Mentor Avenue across from St. Mary's next to the National City Bank is a very important thing to do at that time of the year, and I think it just shows a community spirit, and that's what makes Mentor what it is. We have a terrific community spirit here.
As a community leader, Councilman Snow is charged with the task of representing the residents within his district.
As a ward councilman, we're specifically concerned with the people within our ward. Doesn't mean that we're not concerned with the city as an overall, but I represent the people in Ward 2, and there's some things that we want to accomplish there. I mean, we try to help with their drainage assistance where that's necessary. I mean, there's some property maintenance issues which people in the ward are concerned about, and council's taken a step most recently to improve the time frame that it takes once a complaint has been lodged to the time that the complaint is disposed of. But beyond that, we go to the revitalization of the city. that west end of Menor Avenue is beginning to look a little tired and old, and we need to be cognizant of what it's going to take to keep that a vibrant area of the city from a shopping standpoint, and maybe even looking at other alternatives that can go in there to revitalize that. You know, over the course of time, things change. Well, we want to be sure when they change for the better and not change for the worse. Council President Kirchner has put a committee together, an economic development committee made up of council. I'm one of the members. Mark Friedman is another one of the members, and we're working very closely with the administration to see what we need to do to enhance the areas where we believe there needs to be some enhancement. The rules and zoning that we've had in place for a number of years may not be applicable anymore. And as manufacturing jobs have left the state, you know, maybe we need to rethink certain areas of our city and what the best use of that property might be. Rest assured that we all have the best, what we believe is the best interest of the city in mind when we do these things, and most of the time they work out the way we anticipate. And when they don't work out the way we anticipate, we don't do it again, we change things and move forward.